The following reactions will not occur as written, so give an explanation why. The first reaction, the sequence is that we are doing nitration, and the second reaction is Friedel-Crafts Alkylation. So let's look at the product. So we have the nitro group there, that's fine. For the Friedel-Crafts Alkylation, yes, you will get an ethyl group. Once you have the nitro group, that's a deactivating group, so which means that it will go ahead and put this in the meta position, so that is fine as well, except that you cannot do Friedel-Crafts alkylation or acylation for that matter if your benzene ring is deactivated. Okay, so that is one of the rules for Friedel-Crafts. So Friedel-Crafts reactions, and that's for both reactions again, do not occur on deactivated benzene rings. Okay, so if you have a deactivator on the ring, for example, if you have a nitro group or a carboxylic acid group, if you have any of these kind of groups on there that deactivate the benzene, you will not be able to do Friedel-Crafts alkylation or acylation. So that is for the first one. Let's look at the next one now. The next one is bromination. That's what you're doing first, so that's okay. And then the next reaction is a Friedel-Crafts alkylation. So bromine group is an orthopara director. So that's one of the things that's wrong with this. Okay, so bromine orthopara director. So which means that the location of the alkyl group is wrong. Okay, location of the propyl group is wrong. It should have been ortho or it should have been para. Okay, so that's one thing that's wrong. The second thing that is wrong with this reaction is that since you have such a long chain over here, remember how the mechanism works. The Cl is going to go away, so you'll form a carbocation. Now that carbocation will rearrange and you will get an isopropyl cation, which means that a straight chain like this will never be obtained. You will actually end up with something like this. Okay, an isopropyl group on there, so which means that's the second thing that is wrong with this. Okay, so second thing is rearrangement of alkyl group, and that is only because this is a long chain and the mechanism is carbocation, so you start getting rearrangements. Okay, and so that's what happens. So there are two things that are wrong with this synthesis. Let's look at the last one, and the last one is again you're doing bromination. Okay, so that's fine. And then the next step is going to be a Friedel-Crafts acylation, so that's okay as well. Now in this case, here's the bromine. Now the Friedel-Crafts, the ketone that has formed is in a meta position, which is what's wrong, okay, with this. So bromine is orthopara director. All right, so if it is an orthopara director, then the location of the keto group or this whole group over here from the Friedel-Crafts acylation should be in either the ortho or para position. That was also something that was wrong in B. Okay, so that's what's wrong. So that is it, I think, for these compounds.